ميناء زايد is a full-fledged development for Aldar that entails all aspects of community and sustainable community at most. It will hold, of course, housing for the UAE national. It will hold housing for the expat. It will hold community centers. It will hold different aspects of soft infrastructure, whether it is schools, clinics, and libraries. And bringing it all together is the hard infrastructure, which is sewage, water, electricity, and of course the road networking. Now you put that in a bundle and you put it together to create a sustainable growth pattern within that development itself. Now using االستدامة guidelines and their principles, we have infused that within our development to create what we expect and what we see as االستدامة full frontal development in Abuظbي.
االستدامة has helped in the master planning stages of Meenaء Zayed by giving us the clear guidelines and parameters to focus on the master planning stages. So those were important for the master planners and the development teams to take into consideration from an early stage to design the infrastructure corridors, the building form, the land use distribution in terms of the locations of the retail, the commercial, the residential, creating the shaded walkways, and so on.
Within Meenaء Zayed, we've taken a lot of these guidelines from the االستدامة cultural aspirations, and we've worked on creating these mini fariges that sit upon Meenaء Zayed. And these are villas for both the UAE national and the expat. And as you know, the fariges are villas right next to each other, and it created this really nice footpath between them. In creation of these fariges, you have increased the use of shading, and you've reduced the use of air conditioning. Because of the shading and because of the walkways between these villas and the way the wind goes between these villas, you've reduced the use of that air conditioning.
The االستدامة integrative design process helps ensures higher levels of sustainability because the design principles are clearly set from the start as a benchmark for all of the developments to follow and for developers to take on from an early stage during master planning. The scoring mechanism will definitely be a key factor in benchmarking projects against each other and is thus asking developers to compete against each other. Sustainability is obviously a very strong term that's widely used with a lot of developers, but االستدامة for the first time can be used as a benchmark that's clear for all of the developments.
Today's world, developers see each other in this LEED certification aspect. And having the االستدامة guideline, it almost puts us all into one, and that everything we develop in the future will have an االستدامة stamp on it. And that is the way of sustainable development in the future.